Hey guys, I hope that you're doing fantastic. So I'm just jumping in here. If you're new, sometimes I just get on here and just chit chat. And so that's what I'm fixing to do. Just about something really small, but it's actually really huge also. I could come across really religious if you are new, but I'm not. I'm very down to earth, but I am very, very spiritual. And I use living language and all that. And my Elohim that I call upon on this channel is Jehovah Elohim, who is my Yeshua. Okay, so there's a reason why I say that all the time. Not just for new people, but I just need to proclaim that, okay, at all times. So if you wonder why you always say that, because the divine deserves all the praise, glory, and the honor, especially what I'm fixing to share. And so those of you who are returning, I appreciate you all so very much. So earlier I was, while I was getting ready and stuff after I showered and stuff, I was just, I turned my camera on and was just talking. And I want to actually just upload something that I was saying about my hair. A few years back, my hair was just literally just falling out of my hands, and it was horrible. It was really horrible, and I was under a lot of stress, and I had an operation, and sometimes medicine, stuff like that, can affect your body and the chemistry of your body and stuff like that. And I really lost a lot of hair, and many of you all know that I've gotten on here, wearing wigs and stuff like that because I'm just myself. I don't have nothing to hide. I put a wig on, I just don't care. But anyway, my hair had started to grow back, and then, I'm just as human as the next person. I'm just like you are. We all are tested in things, and I've been by myself for the last 3 years and segregated and lied about, cheated, all that kind of stuff. When you're going through that, that's a testing. That's a real heavy testing to have to go through. When you need somebody to talk to and there's nobody there. Tried to go to somebody and didn't get nowhere. That kind of stuff. It wears on you. It really does. And it's quite the shame that we've had people in the earth that would do that to another person. But anyway, it is what it is. So I, started to purchase some all natural tablets and stuff like that, and take it and just asking the divine to please just help my hair to grow. And it started to grow. And here recently, I had been fighting energy. And let me just establish something really quick, because even, being in the midst of a storm, when you haven't talked to your children or seen your grandchildren or had any kind of contact with people, and you've lost people along the way, like I said, I still have my moments. I still get on this channel and cry sometimes. So I had kind of went through a little space where that was real stressful for me, but I want to establish that I'm still always at peace. There's a peace that passeth all understanding, and I don't know how to explain that. If you're a worry wart, and that's all you do, that's not good. Even in the midst of my tears, I've just learned how to just let a thing out and go on and get up and smile anyway. And there's things just like you that I need closure on. But my hair started to fall out again, and I was just like, oh my gosh, God help me. And I spoke about, the tattoo that I have on my arm of the word is the Kaf, and it represents in the Hebraic living language forcible overthrow of a government system for a new social order or something like that. It's we know the sun, it gives life. It is we can see things. I mean, it's just all kinds of different things. And I did a whole video on, actually, there's so much more on my arm than what I actually shared. And it's the living word there. And when I look at this, I'm reminded of life Okay, it's not just a word, it's also a symbol, it's also a number. It's so much here, and it's living language that still lives today and has never failed me in any way. And so I have begun to speak over my head. I guess I've had this maybe now 2 weeks or something like that. Not very long. I haven't had it very long. Time just leaves me anymore. You know, when you spend so much time by yourself, it does. It just leaves you. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even care what day it is. And this getting on my camera helps me to just continue to stay intact, and at least I know somebody's on the other side, whether somebody's able to speak to me or not. That's why I turn my camera on sometimes, and what I did today, and just spoke by myself. I don't just sit here and talk by myself, But anyway, going back to this hair situation, so I began to speak over my head and tell it that the living, just speaking those things that aren't as though they were, as we're told in Scripture to do, and told my hair to begin to grow. And that the living word was upon me, and I'm a walking living word. And today when I was showering, I got out of the shower and I noticed that I had new growth coming in. And it's powerful. The word of the Most High is powerful. It's sharper than any two-edged sword. It is. It really does cut between the bone and the marrow. It's that precise, and it gives us life. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the Most High. I'm still, experiencing some hair loss still, but I'm also getting fresh new baby hairs as well. And I've learned with the divine to walk a thing out. It takes time for things to grow, even in the natural. If you're putting a seed in the ground to plant something, just over, if you don't keep watering it, or doing what you need to do to cultivate that thing, then it'll die there. Nothing will come up. And so it's, I got to do my part. Though the living word's upon me, I speak to my head for my hair to grow, to be thick. And I'm already seeing it happen. And so just like in the natural, it takes time for something to sprout up from something that you keep, watering and looking after. And I just wanted to get on here and give a shout out to Jehovah for that, because he is our salvation. He's our redeemer. He's everything that we need. He's our friend, and he wipes our tears. And he'll also say, come here, let me let you put your head on my shoulder while you're crying too. And he's our comforter. And he leads us into all kinds of truths and knowledges, and you just can't get. Oh, my God's the best. Okay, I don't know who you serve, but my Elohim has never failed me, and has been patient with me even when I've been trying to figure out a thing. And to me, it's a blessing for me to share my experiences and testify about his salvation, his Yeshua, so that you can also find that for yourself, because I'm not the only one on the earth that is hurting. There are a lot of people who are hurting, and it's time to heal. It really is. It's time to be whole. And even though you're whole, you still have moments. Like I said, cry it out and get up, baby, and begin to march on. Okay? And just a matter of time before something is finally going to end. So I'll just say what Solomon said: to everything there is a season. And, he also said that the ending of a thing is better than the beginning, and I can't wait till my ending to some things finally arrive, and that I can start a new cycle with something brand new to come up even more higher than I've ever been on a new subject that he wants to teach me. We always should be learning in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, I just wanted to give a testimony and a shout out to the Most High for my hair, and bless you with that. Hopefully it gives you encouragement. Shalom.